It's time to introduce the starting five for your Los Angeles Lakers. At center, 7 feet, number 11, Jackson Hayes. Starting at power forward, 6'8", number 28, Rui Hachimura. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. Starting at point, 6'6", number 77, Luka Doncic. Starting at the other forward position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at the Hawks. Currently 8th in their conference, they're hoping to keep that playoff spot.
Well, right now for the Hawks, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. They've got Onyeka Okongwu, Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, then it's Reza Shea, and it's Gabe in at the power forward position. And for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura, and it's Doncic in at the 1. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night.
What's up? At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James. Shooting 1.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Pass to Daniels. Inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And, Coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Now here's Reeves. Off target from outside. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Here's Reza Shea. Outside Young. Okongwu, a screen on Doncic. There's Young with the 3. The offensive rebound. Okongwu, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Doncic outside. Misses the layup. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Gay. James with a steal. Outside Reeves. Doncic against Young. The 3. And again, the Lakers, no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Risacher. The 3 ball. The shot off that time. And it's the Lakers' ball. They trail by 1. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
Now look, turnovers hurt you in 2 ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
And Atlanta with possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Gay. Down low. Here's Young. He's off on that one. Good D by Doncic. James goes in and slam dunk by James.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hawks trail by 3. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you choose your best move. Let's go! You're on the bench. Let's go!
Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Krejci's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Lakers on D. Pass to Gay. Now Okongwu. Outside Young. Fires for 3. Finney Smith pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Outside Reeves. Knocks down the long J.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Gay. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's Young with the 3. LeBron with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Now here's Reeves. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Reeves has got 5 points.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Daniels, following the score by Los Angeles. Now Okongwu. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Just 4 to shoot. Gay. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside Finney-Smith. Now here's Hayes. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Here's Daniels. And a missed layup. The Lakers lead by 8. Here's Doncic. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Atlanta with the ball. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Lets it go from 14. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Eight seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's LeVert. Can't connect from short range.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Los Angeles up 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves, then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Connect in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. The three from Riza Shea. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Finney-Smith passes to Vincent. And here's Reeves. Clock at 6. Tipped. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt.
Number 28. Rui Hachimura.
Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Well, the Lakers shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Back to Vincent. To the wing, right side. And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Lets a three fly. Hachimura with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Count that bucket. Reeves has got 7 points in the game.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Krejci, the pass to Niang. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Rizachet. Off with the layup. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Niang outside. Rebound by the Lakers. Here's Connect. 27 points his last game. Right side, Finney-Smith. Back to Vincent. Finney-Smith, a screen. Vincent passes to Hachimura. And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Man, he's checked in for the Hawks. Hawks trail by 4. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney-Smith. Goodwin comes in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to Doncic. James deciding where to go with it. It's rebounded by Rizachet. The Hawks trailing. Left side, Young. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Goodwin. His first shot coming late. And too long on the shot. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Daniels misses. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to James. And again for 3.
He continues to prove he's one of the greatest shooters ever.
That triple just tied him for 5th place on the career list. 50 seconds left in the first half. Picked up by Okongwu. There's Young with the 3. James with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 5. LeBron going downhill. And it's James with the jam.
That's been LeBron's attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risache from outside the arc. That shot off.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Count it. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And again, unable to change momentum here. That'll do it for the first half. The Lakers on top, leading by 9. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. And whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. LeBron James in the spotlight again. He has been getting it done.
I feel like we've done this a million times, maybe 1,000,001. Talk about LeBron having a huge first half, but the man is ageless. There's only one king, and it's him.
Talking about LeBron on our halftime show, a tradition since 2003. And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers. Last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. We've got Dyson Daniels. He's out there with Trae Young. Risache out there with Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Gabe in at the 4-man spot. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. life, that's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Now here's Reeves. He has 7. Hachimura outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Here's Gay. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Hawks trail by 9. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
It's now time for our T-shirt giveaway. Let's hear you get loud.
Moment here to see the numbers from LeBron James.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
Okongwu with it. Pass to Gay. Outside Young. 3-pointer. Cash. Trae Young with a triple.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
Outside Reeves. Here's James. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's Rizachet. Pass to Daniels. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And here's Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Rizachet. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
And it's Hachimura missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Daniels misses. Los Angeles leading by 8. Doncic feeling it out a bit. James finds Doncic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Oh, Young with the power move.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Outside Reeves. to the middle. Here's James. Good D by Kongwu. Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Rizachet. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Now James.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Hayes with a screen. Fires from deep. Offensive board. Out to James. And finished off by Hayes.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Hawks, 3rd.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Here's Krejci, guarded by Doncic. Lets it fly. Atlanta again missing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Hawks trail by 8. LeVert up top, guarded by Doncic. LeVert passes to Krejci. It's LeVert on the wing. He's got 5.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for the Hawks, Karis LeVert. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for LeBron. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles leading by 6. And here's Reeves. 7 points in the game. Pass to Connect. Outside Vanderbilt. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Vanderbilt's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Reeves against LeVert. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Outside Reeves. Doncic, right side. In the paint, Luka!
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
They set a pick, and here's LeVert for three. No luck on that one.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
From deep, here's Doncic. They get the rebound. And it's Connect missing. Here's Mann. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney Smith in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Hachimura. And that one, good. And the Lakers lead by 11. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Now, here is James. The rebound by Mann.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
The shot by LeVert, no good. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. The Hawks shooting just around 26% for the game. Oh, got that one up quick.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Hachimura sets a screen, launches it. The shot by James, no good.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
It's LeVert on the wing. Six to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
James outside. Back to Vincent. The rebound by Atlanta. Krejci's got 4 rebounds in the game. Up top man. LeVert goes against James. Here's Krejci. Uses the glass on the layup. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
It's bandstand time. Get ready, like everyone is watching. The next dancer. You are dancing Machine. Casino move.
Going with a whole new group out there and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Doncic passes to Hayes. Doncic outside. The three is up. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 11 rebounds in the game. Young. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got his 6th rebound on the night. Left side Reeves. Hachimura sets a screen from the arc. And it's Austin Reeves with the 3. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Let's go with a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Now here's Hachimura. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Atlanta.
Oh, that's just classic LeBron right there. He has a head of steam, onto the rim, and a strong finish. Woo!
Now here's Young. Up and over Doncic. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Doncic. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
With the all-around impact he makes, if he can stay healthy, Doncic could win multiple MVPs. He's got those special kind of gifts.
Now here's Young. Fires the 3. Nice trade. So good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
James outside. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Outside Reeves. They grab their own miss. James outside. Tries again. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Rizachet, no good. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Doncic with the jam.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Basket counts. 29 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
VA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Now here's Reeves. Out to James. Pass to Doncic. And he converts the layup. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, VA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point. And I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.